Maybe you don't got OCG,
Bro.
you got BCG.
I think you got it saved. Time out. Let me find it.
And with that being said, we are officially live, guys.
Well,
I
that's
started
fine. I'm that you.
Did
we
it
can
play
be
the
live, but
intro?
I'm still
No,
trying
we don't
to find
get
this
that.
TikTok.
We don't get the
We don't have
ladies
the
and gentlemen, boys
producer
and
part for
girls,
that, no.
children of all ages.
No, not at all.
BrainJerk Entertainment proudly brings to you its best podcast about wrestling in the world, Squared Circle Shenanigans.
That is incorrect. Excuse you.
That's not the name of our show.
No.
Squared Circle
No.
Shenanigans.
What did we talk about?
Oh, you thought that joke we were doing last month was still a thing?
Well,
No, we're
it's
done with Keith and the
officially
boys.
about me all the time.
All right, Keith, do the whole show. Go.
So it's
Do the whole
Keith.
show.
But anyways, welcome to Squared Circle Shenanigans. I am the host, Keith, with Scotty and Jeremiah, and of course, we have our lovely guest, Roy Williams, with us.
Hey,
Welcome,
what's
Roy.
up? What's happening?
How's it going today?
It's going good. I cannot complain. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here.
That's awesome to hear.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Fucking TikTok.
Kind of got sidetracked, but
Yellow, everyone.
For the win.
How's it going? Anyways, with that disturbance, please tell us a little bit about how you got into the wrestling.
oh man. Well, I started training at Can-Am, Windsor. I started doing that. I was going there for 6 years. Actually, I went there for 5. You know, life things happen. I got introduced by Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo, at first, he gave me this Can-Am card for a free training session. So it was right around that time. It was right around the New Year's Eve, Christmas break. So I said, you know what? Why not? I went up there, and that was my first time up there. Had a ball. They said I was a natural. So signed up for the class. Make a long story short, went through a couple trainers, and COVID hit, kind of slowed everything down. And next thing you know, I was up at Hall of Brawl. Who ran that at the time? The Brooklyn Brawler ran that.
Okay.
So went up there, finished out my training, and there you go. So it was Johnny Bravo, and then my wife went to high school with him. So, you know, it kind of was in the cards.
Absolutely.
You know, so that's how I got introduced.
Interesting. Impact's Johnny Bravo. I like
Yeah.
it.
But what really got me was I went to WrestleMania 3, and that was just phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal. That's how I got introduced.
Introduced to wrestling through WrestleMania 3.
WrestleMania 3.
Interesting. I like it. With that being said, we're going to get into our official topic, which we were going to get into,
It's got a notebook.
which is our favorite WrestleMania matches of all time. And you went with number 3, which I did enjoy. What was your favorite match of WrestleMania 3?
Wow. You know, on that card, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Macho Man Randy Savage, that match right there, for one, they're both athletic. And, you know, me being 8 years old, watching that and watching them two go at it, and that's from that night. Obviously, you know, everybody remembers Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, but that match right there, I mean, they set standards. Oh, I can just see it right now. It was right around when the sun was setting, because at the time Silverdome had a dome.
Absolutely.
So it was kind of lit up, and that atmosphere, 92,000 people, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Macho Man just going toe to toe. I think at one point, now we're talking 1987, and I can remember Ricky the Dragon Steamboat going over the steel railings into the crowd. I mean, that's we're talking over 30 years ago. You know, I was 8 years old when I went. So that match right there from that card sticks out.
Absolutely. My favorite from WrestleMania 3 would be King Harley Race versus the JYD, the Junkyard Dog.
That
was a really high profile good match, in my opinion.
Did you ever go back and watch all the backstories and what? Because, like I said, I just got introduced. I was like, I didn't know anything about wrestling before WrestleMania 3. I asked Pops, because that's who I went with. my cousin and uncle. I said, why did we go to WrestleMania 3? Because he watches wrestling, but to go to that, he was just like Hulk Hogan. I said, okay, but I knew I had to go back and watch like things on Peacock to hear the backstory. So I'm like, whoa, I didn't know there was a backstory.
Oh yeah, there's always a backstory and part of the storyline that we were not always told, but we do see. With that, I think we're gonna go back a little bit further, and we're gonna go to WrestleMania 1. And of course, speaking of the man, you got Hulk Hogan and Mr. T defeating Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff. And what just so happened to be one of the most interesting matches and wrestling personas during the time.
You really didn't get what the thing. See, here's what gets me. There was no internet and there was no fast-moving knowledge or fast-moving information. Back then, all you had was a magazine and a newspaper. And these guys, they drew thousands upon thousands each and every event. And that just blows my mind.
Absolutely.
Because their personalities back then were so big and so dynamic and so beautiful and so artful that without even, well, for one, the nostalgia of it is you might not see Paul Orndorff or Hulk Hogan for like 6 months.
Absolutely.
Something like that. Then when you do see him, it's like, oh my God, he's so big. And you just have this moment. And then the personalities are so big. I don't know, it just blows my mind that these guys was able to draw thousands upon thousands. And it's just a beautiful piece of artwork.
Absolutely. And not to mention Mr. T being the first, celebrity to be in the WWE in action in a match.
Now, the backstory of that, there was a couple times to where, Mr. T was a celebrity. I mean, he had the gold chains, the mohawk. I mean, it was Mr. T.
Yep.
And so just to see, now I watched a little bit of the backstory on that. They would go to like different talk shows and they were just big in the 80s. Huge.
Right.
Huge, and to have, I think Mr. T pretty much set it off as far as celebrities being there, obviously because he was the first one.
Right.
And then everybody else just follow suit. It's once again, it was a beautiful artwork.
I was gonna say bless you.
I didn't sneeze. I interrupted. It's a very different sound. Keith.
I'd prefer you not interrupt.
Excuse me. One of the boys are talking. Keith.
Finally.
Is there bleep?
Finally.
Bleeps?
What? No, you can
Is
say.
there bleeps? Can I just say whatever?
You can say
I want?
fuck, shit,
Okay.
balls, all that shit.
Well, all right, cool deal.
Yeah, you can say all of it. You
there
can't
it
say
goes.
Shit.
You can't say the C one though. You can't say the C one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I don't have a foul
Crap.
mouth. I just might get comfortable.
I don't
and
think
say,
it's a
"Ooh."
bad word. Like if I was from Britain, it'd be perfectly okay for me to say the C word because like they say it all the time.
Well, yeah, but you're not.
But I'm not. I'm from America, and apparently
FCC
you say it
won't
one
let
time
you
on IWTV and they don't like it.
Yeah. So we're just gonna stay far away from that.
It's my favorite word though. It's like it's so good. It has the C, the N, the T at the end, bro. It's a perfect. It's a really good word. It's offensive. It's just like it's direct. I digress. No, Andy Kaufman, dog, did his stuff with Jerry the King Lawler far before WrestleMania 1. Who?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, my man said who.
He did.
Wow.
Taxi.
A wrestling fan, and you don't know who Andy Kaufman is? You don't know about the legendary feud between Jerry the King Lawler and the Andy Kaufman?
Not until like the Hall of Fame thing, no.
Wow. Wow, Keith. No, Andy Kaufman was a legend, dog. He was a women's world champion. He was undefeated for so long. He defeated big women, small women, large women.
Hey, I didn't understand. I mean, I knew Andy Kaufman from like I think it was in Taxi, and then I didn't know he was involved in wrestling until like later on. Like,
I know he was part of some of the best, like quote unquote Memphis style, if you will, ever. Like Andy Kaufman, dog. Like it's stuff literally like all wrestlers like should go. Like it's great because like they blended. They're doing what we try to do today, like because like everything changes in wrestling. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what worked in the 70s won't work in the 90s, which won't definitely work today.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But you got to blend some of it because you got to keep the feel because you want to keep fans of all generations. But now you got to blend it to what you can do today.
Sure do.
You know what I mean? And
well, Jerry the King Lawler always like got to work with celebrities like William Shatner, the whole cigarette thing where the fire extinguisher. Awesome.
Dog, man. Dog, Jerry and celebrities was great, but like it's man. So the Andy Kaufman stuff, it's like one of the original celebrity runs of wrestling because he just
meant like the first celebrity to fight.
Why I thought wasn't also Cyndi Lauper on the first one?
Did she wrestle? I don't remember. I thought it was I thought she got hit with a record.
And then technically Captain Lou Albino.
Well,
he was Mario.
What?
You didn't know this? He was Mario in the Mario Brothers TV show.
Captain Lou Albino?
Yeah, I believe so. Or he was on it. I can't remember.
He was on it.
He was on it, yeah.
I didn't know that. No.
There's like a lot of
interesting.
When?
Like
To get off topic.
Like the Super Mario Brothers 3 TV show.
When?
Like from like the 70s.
Captain Lou Albino.
You saying Captain Lou Albino was Super Mario at one point?
Yeah, like the TV show. Or he was on it.
Like he was on it or he was a voice of one of them?
No, it wasn't a voice. He was like the dude.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Interesting.
I might have to.
Scotty's fact checking. Like I said, I know he's associated with it. Regardless, he is also a
breaking news. One of the comments from Josh Moore. Josh Brewer says Jeremiah Goldman sucks.
Ooh.
No. What Josh probably said was Jeremiah Goldman sucks. That's how he talks.
That's probably identical too.
Like,
that's what make it so bad.
No, it's spot on. That's the problem. That's the best part about it.
Joshua Moore said Josh Brewer says his favorite WrestleMania 3 was Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man.
See,
smart.
That match set it. That match set the tone, bro.
Absolutely.
Oh,
it wasn't even the main event. It was just the best match on that card.
It wasn't no, we all know what the main event was, but that match right there, I don't think enough people talk about it.
The Ricky Savage match is probably one of the greatest matches in the history of matches. It's on anybody should watch list. Like if you're a wrestler.
Yes, yeah, I'll definitely give you that. I mean,
like me, I'm not a technical dude. That is by far not the style I like to throw around at all. I've watched that match 1,000 times because that match is it's literally one of the there's a few like that match. Brett Austin with the double turn, right? Like it's one of those where it's no matter what you're actually into, you can just appreciate it because it's what we do at its best.
Oh, that was top 10.
The deathmatch people will love that match. Like everybody loves. Like it's
I almost want to say it was just the perfect match. But okay, that was WrestleMania. WrestleMania, man, it's like several. I mean, I've seen so many WrestleManias and so many matches, but I do have some that stick out to me.
I don't want the water.
I know. I seen it go that way too.
Oh, once the couch gets it, that's it.
Oh no, it's bad. Like, but I won't be able to. Do
I mean, you'll
it
find fossils and scrolls, ancient scrolls and couches.
You actually might. You never know. We've got a lot of crazy stuff. Nonetheless, Josh Moore said his favorite for WrestleMania 1, his match is Tito Santana versus the guy in the mask.
The guy in the mask.
I'm trying to think of who he's talking about, but it literally just says the guy in the mask.
That was his name.
I'm assuming probably
from WrestleMania. What? Which one? One? Oh,
WrestleMania 1, Tito Santana and the guy in the mask.
Ooh, Google.
WrestleMania 1 card.
Jeremiah's just all over the place.
Caught that too. See, it's all professional here. I'm looking at the card. The Executioner.
There it is.
There it
Okay.
is. The Executioner.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, man. Once the couch gets it, that's it. I mean, it could be like a little platform at the bottom.
Don't play with him. He will too.
Oh man, the couch
He
ain't
will,
do nothing but
he
eat
will
your
literally
bait,
fight
man.
the couch. Do the couch actually eat it?
And dude, you don't get stuff from out the couch until you get ready to move.
Oh no, we're moving.
Damn. I mean,
Look, I promise we can get it after the show if need be. You won't make it the show?
Jeremiah,
Oh,
do you need?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it in a minute, Scotty. I just need time to process.
you said I gotta work through it.
Is it down on the floor or
No,
is
it's
it?
like
No, I
put
told you the
down in
couch ate it.
somewhere.
It's like it's gone to the quantum realm. It's like in a whole nother dimension right now of couch stuff.
Of
The
couch
show, this
stuff?
show is completely off the rails. More
No,
than
it's
it
fine.
usually is.
It's fine.
I mean,
So it's
sometimes
not-
you gotta come
WrestleManias.
back and bring it back full circle.
WrestleManias, man, they're great.
Speaking of everything,
They're the best show of the year. Top notch.
It
2
is.
nights
not
out.
wrong. They are the best.
They're
I
two
mean,
nights
it's a
out.
build up to the whole year. I mean, it doesn't
Absolutely.
get any better than that.
So I've attended 2 manias personally. Before I talk about those, has anybody else here attended a mania?
I have.
No.
I just done 3.
You did
I
3?
mean, WrestleMania 3.
Okay, so you haven't done any other ones besides the 3?
No.
No. Okay. So we talked
I
about
did one.
yours. Which one did you did the Detroit one, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Mm.
I did not get to do that. I was sadly in Afghanistan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I was in
Okay.
Afghanistan.
Thank you,
Wasn't in
thank you for
Afghanistan.
that
No,
instead.
I was in basic for that. My bad. I was in the military at the time, and I
Well,
could
thank
not
you
be
for
there. And I
that
was super
instead.
Thank
upset
you for
by
the
it.
service.
Thank you. Thank you very
I
much.
don't need the thing, bro. I get made fun of by that though by workers.
That's ridiculous.
They oh, bro, look who chose to go protect the country instead of going to watch the greatest show of wrestling of the year. I found my vape.
That's
It wasn't under the couch, but Keith made me look like a fool on TV. It was in this arm, and I'm really upset at Keith right now, but it's okay. I digress. Yeah, no. Like my buddy Sin from like the early days of ROH. He makes fun of me all the damn time for it. He's like, yo, look at that, man. You went and decided to be a hero instead of going to watch wrestling.
Wow. You could have seen.
Yeah, no, you don't understand. That Mania was so good.
It really
It
was.
was.
I was
It was
there.
really
It
good.
was good.
It was. I went to that Hall of Fame.
Out of all the shitty, like I couldn't have missed a shitty Mania. Like, no, I had
No,
to
you
miss a
missed that
good.
one.
I
That's one of
know.
the best ones.
I know.
Yeah, you missed that one.
It was a really
It
good
was here in
It
Detroit.
really
too, bro.
was.
But I was in Georgia getting yelled at.
Ford Field.
Trust me, I would have way
62,000
rather
people, I think it
been
was, or
at
something.
Mania.
Oh, see, I mean, I get it.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah,
It
well,
was a dumb choice.
well,
Kane
It
versus
wasn't. I would
Khali,
never take it back.
Lashley and
But
Umaga, hair versus hair.
it was a Mania. In
I
Detroit.
should have faked the relatives. Like, bro, I'm being real, dog. I
Right.
should have.
And then
I should have. I should be like, Grandma, listen. Grandma,
I'll be back.
Grandma, I have never asked for a favor before.
Oh, I
Grandma
got
had a
What?
heart attack. You see him on TV that later that night.
Like, I'm not asking her to have a real one. I was just asking her to fake have one and lie about it. Well, not even her
What's
lie
worse,
about it
an
because she.
actual one or
No,
that?
no, bro. Listen, it's not as bad as it sounded.
I
'Cause
mean,
I
you're
thought
making it
about
sound
it.
like real bad.
Because
but
I'm
I
not
mean, it is
asking
a
her.
Mania.
I'm not even asking her to lie about it
feel that.
technically, because technically she shouldn't have to talk. I'm asking one of my aunts to lie about it because my grandma shouldn't even. My grandma's in no condition to talk.
Right.
All she has to do is not talk. Actually, yeah, you're right, Keith. It wasn't as bad as it sounded.
It's like, hey, Dad, I got pulled over. I said you were because I was speeding. I just need you to act like you fell down. Those videos you see on.
Oh yeah.
TikTok. They get there, the people are just
Chiseling it.
Listen, dog. I like if one of my buddy's girlfriends call me and go, "Were you hanging out with blah blah blah?" I'm gonna say yes, because chances are, and this has happened, glitter was found on your clothes from some whore, but your girl knows I'm me, and at any point I could just be wearing glitter, and that is a very like, no, that's Jeremiah. That checks out.
I mean, that's decent right there. I mean, that would check out. Jeremiah might have some glitter on it.
It's like, oh no, that's fair.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's legit.
Mhm.
I'll go along with that.
Yeah, no, I won't. Like, yeah, that's happened.
I'm pretty sure that is a true story.
And I've called and been like, bro, what the fuck did I just cover for? Like,
No, don't
Mine
worry
is
about
like
it, babe. I got
glitter.
Jeremiah had glitter on him. Don't worry about it. It's perfectly legit.
It'll-
Were you out with? I was, man. I was. You should have saw my fit, girl. I was glittered the fuck out. I was like a unicorn on espresso, dipped in cocaine. It was amazing. You have a good night. You too, boo. And then, yep.
What did you do?
I did nothing that night.
mean,
I
that
was
sound like-
probably
hey, look.
actually
No,
watching
that's
Netflix.
what you call your boy.
Oh yeah,
You're
no,
like,
you
"What
go.
did you
Yeah,
do?"
no. It's like, what the hell did I just? No, bro. What the hell did I just cover for?
And it,
Like
don't
I knew
worry-
it was up.
don't-
Like,
hey, don't worry about it, man. Just know that you covered for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh no, they told me, but that's not for on air.
Well, that's a whole nother. That's a whole
Yeah.
nother. That's a whole nother show.
I mean, obviously, it was something involving somebody wearing glitter that wasn't me, Scotty. So I mean,
Well, duh. I got the gist of it.
okay, good.
You said when you put 2 and 2 together, I mean, yeah,
So
doesn't
what was
equal 5. So where we're at? What?
What was your favorite part of Detroit Mania, man?
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I'd have to go with probably what almost everyone says, which is seeing the Undertaker's entrance alive, feeling the
What was your favorite
energy and
match
stuff. Okay,
on that card? Because you can see the Undertaker's entrance live a lot. Oh, like
but like
what?
WrestleMania, it's a little bit bigger,
Yeah, I mean,
just a little bit.
Undertaker's entrance is like 15
He
minutes.
came out in the
No, I
darkness with
know.
hands.
Dog, remember
like,
the
trying to
time?
grab him
Re-
and stuff. It
remember
was
the-
cool.
Remember the time him and Randy Orton fought at Mania? And it was like 30 minutes of entrances.
Oh my God,
it's
it
like,
Oh.
it was great.
hey, let's just go ahead and
I
give it.
forgot
I'll
about
just
that.
take the rest of the
Oh.
night.
That's one of my favorite
Yeah.
Mania
30
moments.
to 35 minutes of just entrance.
Dog, I remember when that match
Oh.
was announced, and like even as like I was just a fan then, and it was like, oh my god, this is gonna take
I
forever.
told you the Undertaker had the longest entrances.
He has.
Guys.
But
if
Randy
I
Orton
remember-
walks the slowest.
Yeah.
If I remember, I seen something like Undertaker's combined entrances at WrestleMania. The time is an hour and like 42 minutes.
I'll
I
watch
gave it-
that.
Yeah.
I'll watch that YouTube video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, me too.
I'll watch it.
But I think one of his best ones, and I got this down as one of my best matches.
You also
Okay.
brought paper
Okay.
with you?
I did. I took
Weird. I
notes.
got mine. I wrote it down, but I got it too.
I took notes.
good.
D,
Oh no, I'm the odd man out. Thanks, Scotty.
Sorry.
Throw that on the
I
ground.
mean, you're
Scotty,
just-
throw it on the ground.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, look at that,
There we
dog.
go.
Look at that.
Why are you listening to him this
Right.
Because that's my hobie. Why are you trying to
You're
control
doing it all
Scotty's
better,
life right now,
better
Keith?
listening to him.
We're trying to have a podcast. You didn't even say the sponsors.
Yeah.
Keith.
That's how we start the show.
Really? Because you started it in chaos.
I did not. You yelled at me and Scotty, and then we went on strike for a bit, and then
kind of just floated into that. I mean, I don't know.
and then I got a
we came
text,
back. We
and
came
then
off
I got a
strike.
text
Pretty
from
sure you
Gilly,
started in chaos.
and then I got a
By
text
watching
from
somebody
Gilly,
last
and he
week,
was
you
like,
could've waited.
"Get it together."
But you know,
Keith is not holding it down, and I was like, "Damn it!" And then I broke our
Yeah, you
line
broke.
of
You're all right.
silence.
And then the couch ate your vape and shit.
No, it didn't. It turns Keith lied to me.
Oh.
Lied.
Oh.
Keith told me it was in
Oh.
the couch, so
Did you
I
do
looked
that
like an
for a
idiot
minute?
on air, and it's fine.
oh yeah,
Damn, true story.
oh yeah. I
Yeah,
still
see,
specifically
Keith's an
told him wrong on
asshat, and it's
accident.
fine.
Yeah.
Keith
it's
is
fine.
really the heel here.
I'll admit it. Oh yeah, I
He's a bad
specifically told him it
person,
was on the
dog.
wrong
He
side.
abuses us.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
put
gonna
the
lie.
chair up and
I
everything.
swear to
What a
God, I
dick.
did that part on purpose. Yeah.
He was searching hard too.
I will
Keith's
be
a
honest.
monster.
I mean, all right, I'm glad I witnessed that.
He said, "Wait 1 second, I have to find this." He rubbed
As soon as he started
all
looking
the
for it, I
way
was like,
over.
I
here.
gotta
Broken
fuck
clock
with him,
is
why
right
not?
twice a day, man. He got me. I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
Said.
I'm playing the long con.
You got Mike
I'm
Tyson.
playing the long con.
do-
All right,
hey,
diabetes
you
or
do got-
cholesterol.
You do got Mike Tyson.
All
This week.
right, like I'm gonna get him every time I hang out with Keith at a party. I just go, bro. You want me to get you another plate? You hungry, my guy? I'll bring him a whole pizza. I don't care. I'm playing the long game, Roy.
He's in it for the
See,
long
he's
haul.
smart.
I'm a
Pizza.
monster, dog. He can't say no. I know. No, I got him.
See,
My three favorite things are pizza, Oreos, and wrestling. So he wins.
Oh, I can't. You know what? That is a pretty good list because I love you.
I love
It's
pizza.
it's America's favorite cookie.
It really is.
They're okay. Every holiday. and
They're
we're getting-
gluten-free.
Here we go. That's
Man,
my
we're getting so off topic, but you said Oreos.
Oh yeah.
Every couple holidays or every couple birthdays, there's a cake that gets cooked by my wife.
Ooh.
It's called Oreo cookie cake. Oh my!
Why does she only make it once every
Because-
like 4 years? Like why? Why?
Because
Like
it's-
like
Is it
does
that
it take
good?
special
That long?
moonlight to
No,
bake?
it's delicious.
A bunch of Oreos.
We have
It's
Yeah, no. If it's
delicious.
delicious, why aren't we?
Because
Alright.
you can't have something like that all the time.
No, but I need her to. All right, I got to talk to y'all
We're
after
gonna have
this.
you come back on.
no,
We
no,
need you to bring that.
shh.
Yeah,
No, no,
I'm
Keith,
trying.
stop.
I
I mean
will.
that, yes, but I don't want it for that reason.
Oh, okay.
I do want to try it, but no,
Fair
listen.
enough.
So I just recently got into the food game, right? Like
Mhm.
in the sense of like I got a pizza line coming out to grocery stores soon,
Oh,
Okay.
snap.
right? Yeah, no, it's me, Joel Maximoff, and Brandon Lane.
Breaking news.
Yeah, no, I'll break a little. I don't care. We're gonna be test marketing the pizza soon.
Okay.
We're opening our pizza line called Pizza Libre,
Mm-hmm.
right? How
That's
dope is that name?
Hilarious.
I mean, I get it.
Name's fire, right?
It is. It
And
sticks.
it's going to be named after legends of the sport. And our first one is Blue Demon.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we got a Blue Demon pizza coming out. It's blue. It takes you a second. It's blue.
Hey, guess what?
Mhm.
Speaking of
Like I'll show you a
pizzeria,
like it takes you. You're just like, oh, blue.
Oh, blue.
But like it's blue. It's not green though, so I think it's fine because it's blue. Green is where I'm worried.
Okay.
Well, it has to be blue. He's the blue demon.
I
Man.
mean, I
I
get
didn't
it.
I didn't pick his name.
I get it.
I didn't pick his name.
Just a quick interruption. Speaking of Lanes is here. It says Uncle Jay, Roy, what's up, fellas?
What's up? What's happening?
What up?
It said
Yellow
Uncle
Lanes,
Jay.
how's it going? Yes, it said
That's,
Uncle
that's
Jay.
probably
and
Aubrey
Roy.
then.
So.
The Lanes, that's some good pizza, man.
They do.
I have to watch my weight sometimes, but man,
I had a
if
sub
I'm
from there
going to
today,
cheat,
man.
oh, Lane,
That's the place to go.
oh God,
Get you a champ's crust.
Bro,
Delicious.
I love Lane's, dog. I
On
literally had a
whatever
sub there
Lanes,
today.
oh,
yeah,
delicious.
Lanes is good. Like, oh yeah,
That's where I was before I was here.
I bet. Thanks
You
for
didn't
bringing
bring
me
us some
some.
food?
And you
Oh
know
no,
I
I got a
was gonna
sub. I got a sub.
Oh, okay.
be here. You
Okay.
didn't bring Lanes.
You didn't.
No,
bring
I
us
ate it.
I mean, you knew I was gonna be here. You didn't bring Lanes. Like, I know Roy likes Lanes.
Bro, pizza's for winners though, and like Big Murph got you in my battle royal.
Ooh, you son of a bitch.
Ooh.
That happened. I
You
was
did.
there. I
You
saw
did.
it.
That is
I
fair.
saw
You
it.
did.
Like
You know
I will
what?
defend you. I
Too
will
real.
defend you, and
You
I
know
will
what?
say.
there was a little bit of.
I
a
will
you know
say
what?
no. I will say you had a fourth place idiot come out and like distract you. And
Look,
I'm gonna
man.
see him on Saturday.
Look, let me.
How's it
you
going?
We're
go-
signing. Yeah, we're
Oh,
signing
shit.
autographs together.
Well, you go.
He's
right
charging
ahead.
$5,
Look,
and I'm
okay.
charging 10 because like I'm worth it.
Yo, look, you brought that up. Look, let me tell you.
Wait a
Look,
minute. Here we
okay,
go. Let's go. Let's see it.
There's
that
no
was- that
table
was
here.
A fluke that would happen.
Well,
I agree it was a fluke. I agree it was a fluke of that idiot catching me with a punch and then you catching me with a choke slam.
What- wait,
You are correct. All
what
of that
idiot?
was flukish.
Um,
All of that. Shut up, Scotty. Men are
What?
talking.
what?
All
Damn.
Scotty. Seriously,
No.
that was fluke shit. You're right. You're right. But I ain't mad about it because
You
listen,
shouldn't be.
I'm not. I've been hit harder and I've been choke slammed harder.
Oh no, you haven't.
Oh
Who is
God,
that
yes I
person in
have.
No, you
question?
haven't.
Listen.
No,
I've been
you
choke slammed by monsters, not
No.
working men. All right,
No,
not
you
factory
haven't.
line
No,
people.
You felt
All right?
every.
Oh, that's
Look, let me tell you
Listen.
something, Jeremiah.
I'm
You
listening,
felt
Roy. I'm
every
listening.
bit of that choke slam.
Oh no,
Every
I
bit
felt
of
all of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're right. I did
Yeah.
feel all of it, but I'm telling you, I felt way more from way better.
Bullshit.
No, not bullshit. True facts.
Who is that
Bullshit.
guy in question that who are you talking about?
Voldemort.
No,
Idiot.
not that guy.
who's the $5 autograph person? What were you saying?
Oh, D Mills. The D stands for dumbass, and the Mills
Wow.
stand
I
for
don't
millions
think
he
he's
doesn't
like
have.
I think you both are in agreement.
I have a feeling that Jeremiah's
is
gonna go
who
to another
we're
table
talking about?
Saturday.
You said you mentioned a disturbance.
Oh, he hates him too. Like that's the one thing we can agree on.
I mean,
We
well,
can agree
So
that
wait,
Combat One is
What happened in
entertaining,
the battle royal
and that
exactly?
D Mills is an idiot.
I had it.
I know we
one.
can agree on
Go
that.
back. What happened in the battle
I had it
royal?
one. All right,
Okay.
like what was supposed to happen because I am that dude. I am that guy. So I had it one. And do you know what? I vaguely, I really forgot about it. I pretty much regressed that memory.
Okay.
But all I remember is some.
I hear about it every day.
I
Big
didn't-
Murph's
he
in one of
ain't
my group
talking to you,
chats.
Jeremiah. He ain't asking you shit. He asking
Not
me.
yet. You're right.
So anyway, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I heard some music play, had it one. Murph was already out. He snuck back in, and
Okay.
blah blah blah. There you go. That's all that needs to be said about
Gotcha,
that. I didn't win. That's all that matters
Gotcha.
about that. All right,
I see.
Jeremiah.
I see. Jeremiah specifically.
Yeah, he
What's
specifically
up?
brought that shit up.
I didn't bring that up. I did though. It was me.
I was gonna mention it later, but I'm
No,
glad
we
you
brought it up
did.
now.
Why even? No,
Because
there's
we
no,
had to. Because it happened.
I
We were
mean, I
both
get
there.
it. I mean, I
They
get
were
it.
there.
You got to talk about it, but
I
you
was
don't.
happy.
They were there.
I wasn't gonna bring up all of it.
That
I
was
just
all
gonna
three of y'all's
say
first ever for us wrestling.
That was very true.
It
And
was.
It was a phenomenal show, except for him losing.
Yeah.
But you got to see D Mills and everybody in BrainJerk but me loves this guy.
I do love me.
Like,
some
see, I
Dino.
swear to you,
Shout
I
out
swear
to
to
the
you,
champ.
they all love him. I don't get
He's
it.
the
I don't
champ.
understand it. I have never been like, man,
Dude, he's
let me
number-
root for
he's
fourth.
number
He's
4.
not a champ. He's fourth
number
place.
4.
You can
He's
only be
getting
the
up
champ
there.
when you're first, Scotty. Okay, participation trophies aren't actually trophies. Green ribbons don't mean anything. All right, I'm sorry if you've never
Let's go.
received a blue or a gold in your life. God.
Dude's on fire right now.
You
ain't he?
understand?
know, right?
No, bro,
He's
that shit bothers me. Like that, oh, you tried your best. No, if you would have tried your best, you would have won. Right? There's 3 people that tried their best. One of them was the best, the second best, and then the third best. Everybody after that, like, no, you don't even deserve a trophy. You shouldn't even get paid. That's stupid.
We'll tell you.
That is stupid.
We'll tell the Gold Reserve that after they lose in IWR.
You shut up. Didn't we just advance in the tournament?
This is
Oh, wait,
true.
we
I was
did.
rooting for
We
you.
did.
too
We
long.
did. If we're going to move
Not
on to
for too
IWR
long.
real quick, we won,
Not for too
dummy.
long.
Grimy Zach Thomas and
Not for
Damian
too long.
I
Chambers.
do like both of
Shut
them.
up, Keith.
Not
You're
for too
stupid.
long.
Time out. Who made it to the final 2 of the Insane Rumble?
Oh, that was Damian Chambers also. Not any member of DTA, not Rod Rageous, not the stupid duck. No, that was Damian Chambers, member of the Gold Reserve, the gold standard of IWR.
And
All right,
what
it's like it's
happened?
that. You got to
And
say the
what
whole
happened?
thing
He lost to who?
because he had
To
2
who?
matches. Pause. To
Ooh.
pause.
Mm.
Pause.
Yeah, double
First
He
of
said
all,
pause.
no.
I do
Let me.
benefit of the doubt. He pulled
All
double
right,
duty.
right. Like all of our differences aside, let me spit some facts here
He pulled
before
double
Keith
duty.
over here tries to pull. Oh, you
Mr.
lost.
Chambers, Mr. Chambers
All right.
pulled double duty.
So-
I will.
So
have
for
to.
that.
in the
Jeremiah
beginning
could've
of the
won.
night,
Jeremiah
in the beginning of the night, Damian Chambers, right, was in the Kangaroo Cup
Yep.
first round,
I will
An
tell
hour
you.
in
and
which
a half,
we
almost 2 hours
defeated
before.
Nikki
Let's
Ratu
mention that.
and Tanner
About 2
Nix.
hours before.
Shut up, dummy. Which he defeated Nikki Ratu and Tanner Nix, right,
Yeah.
to advancing. Okay.
Very good.
Then
competitors.
Not
we
really.
now move to this Rumble in question, right?
Okay.
My man enters number 2, which is basically number 1. It's the same
Except it's
thing.
number
They're
2.
both in there when the bell rings.
Right, 1 and
He's
2
literally
should-
one of the first 2
Yeah,
participants,
I do.
and then he makes it all the way to the final 2.
By
Okay.
sitting in the
And do you know
corner.
who? And do you know
By
who he's
sitting in the
fighting in the
corner.
final 2?
Ooh.
Heath freaking Slater,
But
who
when it-
has kids.
But Roy, when it
He
gets
has
down to
kids.
2, when
Okay.
it gets down to 2, it becomes an insane.
And then it's a hardcore match
Yeah,
on
insane.
top of all that.
And it comes down to an insane.
And
rule.
my man wants to talk smack on this guy.
Yeah, he pulled double duty that night.
As you, I
But
mean,
once again, Jeremiah could have won then.
To the what?
To what? Where
You
could I
could have
have
been
been?
in the tag team match for the
And let's.
Rumble.
Oh, he's right. Let's add that. I wasn't even allowed to be out there for any of the
Good.
Rumble.
You didn't
He
need to be.
literally did that by himself, like legit on Mrs. Goldmane, R.I.P. her soul.
He sat in a corner on his own.
He was by
for
himself.
a half hour.
Like no, there's no
He went from one
excuses.
corner to
He
the
went
other.
from
That was about
2
it.
to 29.
There was only 20-something people.
Then he went to 2 to 19. It doesn't
He's
matter.
Just making up numbers.
I couldn't remember.
This idiot, dog. He's just trying. He's a hater. He's a hater. What flavor is that? Gatorade. Hate?
I don't know. I can't really say.
Is
he's
hate
a-
berry?
No.
Is that hate berry?
It sounds like he's just telling you
Hey,
facts there,
salt.
Maya. and You
It's
can't
salt.
handle it.
Did you see that? He got salt flavored Gatorade over
It's
there.
not salt, but close, I guess.
Got salt flavored Gatorade.
No, it's
I agree with him though. You're just jealous.
I'm not jealous,
Spit
bro.
facts that you don't like to hear.
Nothing you said. It discredits anything I said.
I do have to agree. Double duty, no matter where at you are in the card.
It doesn't
Double
matter.
duty.
He could have put himself in.
Why would I be in the Rumble? Damian
He
has a
wasn't a
better
first-
shot. He went to number, bro.
Did I say
Dog.
the Rumble?
And he didn't even, bro. And he didn't even, bro.
Are you talking about when he was the
Heath
manager?
Slater had people cheat.
He-
Damian got robbed.
Time out. Jeremiah Jeremiah was the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was
could've
there to
been a
manage
competitor.
that
He
night.
wasn't the man. He wasn't.
I wasn't there to
He
wrestle.
was managing.
Yeah, he was the Manny. He could have been instead of being a Manny.
I'm fine with
he could have
that.
been
Yeah,
an
he's the
actual
That's the person in
competitor
charge.
and
of the
did his
voters.
job and actually won the match for him.
What? That's not my
Ooh.
job. My job's not to win matches
I
for
do agree
people.
with-
My job
I
is
am
to
with Jeremiah
promote
on this
them.
one because
My
Oh,
job
he's
is
the
to
man-
get them
Now you're gonna suck up to him, huh?
opportunity.
No, he's
My
the
job is
Sucking
to
up
give
to
them
him.
strategy,
He's the
Sucking
and
up to
clearly
him.
that strategy
I made
worked.
one joke.
It didn't work that great because I didn't take into account people not associated to teams could just run out and interfere. But apparently the Saint Bros can do whatever they want. But they lost in the Kangaroo
But he
Cup,
also
so I
gets
mean,
paid to
I'd be
wrestle
mad
there.
too.
I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
you sound real animated, Jeremiah.
Bro, I'm good, man.
Jeremiah.
I didn't even bring this up. This idiot did. He was like, "Oh, you guys, bro, we won, and he made it number 2." And he's trying to be like, "You guys had a bad day. Everything was crappy for you. Winning a tournament,
That is not what I said.
becoming second place in the Olympics of battle royals. Like, oh yeah, no. You know what, man? Nobody went home with a silver medal from the Olympics and was like, man, I suck. No, they were like,
Hell,
man,
even the
I'm
bronze.
great. I mean, it wasn't like bro, God, I hate you. This is because
Well,
you've
do you?
never won,
Well,
so
do
you
you?
don't understand any of the levels of it.
Damn, he's so
Debatable.
rude.
Correct me if I'm
So
wrong, though,
rude.
Jeremiah.
Okay.
At IWR,
Uh-huh.
during the VIP, you only work under your Michigan Independent Wrestling managerial license.
Correct. I wasn't wrestling.
See,
Like it wasn't.
that's what I'm
No,
talking
that
about.
wasn't
It
for
was
me.
during the VIP, the Kangaroo Cup's VIP.
Yeah, dog. I like.
What?
Listen, if I'm gonna wrestle,
Yeah, it
I
was
wrestle on the
VIP,
main
one of
card.
VIP matches.
No shit.
Yeah, that the whole the first round of the Kangaroo Cup was all the
So then
VIP
that
matches.
you're just pointing out more facts that he's too.
Got a wrestle less. Oh,
Tell it,
snap.
Keith. He's
a,
what? He's
a
tell it.
license to manage and a license to wrestle. Those
Yeah,
those
And
but
they
guys-
didn't
he
pay
uses
for
one
the
more than
wrestle
other,
license.
So maybe
So
he
they
should get
have-
better at
so he
wrestling.
has two
That he gets booked to
licenses?
wrestle more than.
I get booked to do both about equally, and to be an
Like
announcer,
Wes said,
and to
he
do
didn't know that
I
commentary,
don't know.
and to
wrestlers
help
cross their
backstage
legs.
produce. Listen, man,
Well, we all
Keith,
do.
listen,
Well,
just
he
because
does.
you can only
I'm
wear
not
one
wrestling.
hat, all right, and it's not even a hat, it's a bib, all right, and I can wear a bunch of hats because I, sir, am a man of many talents. You don't got to keep hating. I don't understand where all this hatred is coming from. It's horrible. I expect more out of the number 4 host on this podcast, and quite frankly, I'm saddened.
The dude's got a lot of mouth. A whole lot of mouth.
I'm just
Like it
saddened.
just doesn't stop. I think
It's
he likes to hear
disgusting.
himself talk. But you know what? That's a good thing, Jeremiah.
Absolutely.
That's a good thing. I
love to hear me talk because I talk good words. The problem with this
talk
Michigan
good
indie
words.
scene, a lot of people don't. Yeah, I talk great words, dummy. I talk such great words. Listen, people come to see me just to say them and do this.
Josh said you're a manager,
And that would have got a crap ton of pops anywhere.
I mean,
Check that
yeah,
fact.
and you going through a table that gets a lot of pops too.
That did not. That almost got a lot of pops in regards to shots being fired, as the pastor called for guns.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to
glad-
pop
I'm
you right
glad
now.
we
I'm
can-
not even trying to make you laugh, but
I
that,
mean,
you
we
were there.
can
That
laugh.
happened. Did that not happen?
I mean, we can laugh about it now, but it doesn't regard the fact that I really could put you through another table.
You
but I can
couldn't.
laugh.
You couldn't because
I can
there's no
laugh at
table
that.
here.
I mean,
You
don't
factually
think-
cannot
don't-
right now.
Jeremiah, don't sit there and think I
You
won't front.
factually cannot. Listen.
Okay,
Listen. All right. All right. As okay.
Well,
Okay.
like I said, we can both laugh.
No,
Batman and Joker.
You're right. You're right. No,
both
man,
laugh.
it's great. No, I
We can
love. No,
laugh.
you're right. You're right, bro. You physically, as a 6'8" tall, 400-pound human, can pick on a 150-pound fancy delight like myself. You're right. You
That
factually
deserved
could.
it.
Shut up, Keith.
That
You
deserved
factually
it.
could pick me up and beat me up at any time. You're right.
That
is.
deserved
It's
it.
not bullyish of you to point that out in any manner or assert of dominance. It's cool. I'm secure enough in my masculinity to understand where I stand. Right? It's fine. But what I want to talk about is your amazing MMA career. I want to talk about all the wins, right? All the numbers in the dub column and the not numbers in the L column. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about those championships you held in your MMA career, sir. Or were you more of like the light fixture guy, as in you could tell us if one of the bulbs were burnt out because you were on your back staring up at them, idiot?
You know,
and then I kind of said I flipped I did this. I'm like, well, he flipped that pretty quick.
Yeah,
And
you
we're just
see-
gonna go and do
The MMA career, I did that. I fought, you know, and I don't know why you even want to bring that up, but we could talk about
Because you're the
it.
working man. That's a part of you.
Yeah,
That's what you
right.
is.
You're
You
right.
listen,
You're
dog.
right.
You were
You're right.
once a failing MMA star, and now you're a failing wrestler. I
Jeremiah,
get it, dog. It's one of my favorite story arcs in wrestling. I love it. I love it. Most people, when they choose a new career, they choose to do good at it. You choose to come right in at the same level.
But he's just getting comfortable. He took his sandals.
Oh, I
off the
did.
first day. He's
I
not
did.
comfortable. Dude, if I wholeheartedly believe if there was a table right here,
I want to point out. I want to point out the fact that he has that hat on is ironic. It's a champion hat.
Oh,
What happened to Jeremiah? All I see is Joe Exotic in fucking pajamas.
Man, Keith, how does Roy's dick taste? Because gosh dang, has it been in your mouth the whole show?
Well, you know what, Jeremiah? You know, you are, I will say, you are 1 in a million. You know, you are something.
You want to punch me right now, but that was funny.
you know
that
what?
was funny.
You know, but here's the deal, Jeremiah. I deal with people like you. I've dealt with people like you, and you do not get under my skin, because I know without a shadow of doubt you do not want to step into the square circle.
He's a manager now.
No.
Is
Just
that
during
the
He's
line you
afraid
gonna
to fight
pull?
apparently now.
that's only during VIP matches.
Bullshit. He can fight whenever he
Scotty,
wants, he's just
sprinkle
afraid
some
to.
powdered sugar on your words, and Keith might hear them.
See, the thing about he's gonna run a whole lot of mouth, but he really can't do nothing. But I'm just gonna sit here and be pretty like I am.
I would pay.
Man,
I would pay to see this match.
Listen,
I would.
This match, me
Yeah.
versus Roy
He
Williams.
don't want it. He
look,
don't want it.
I
He
just
don't.
firsthand. I
Here-
would
here-
pay.
here- Here's how
You know,
not
we
here's
better
how
off-
not
we
scared
better
of
off
it I
talking about
am.
WrestleMania.
Hear me
Where
out.
we at?
Hear me out.
WrestMania what? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hear me
We
out.
talking
I'm
about
not
14.
scared of it, right? I'll even come to Combat One, the house that
No,
he will
you're
get
not.
watched built,
No, you're not. No,
and I'll
you're
confront
not.
him there.
No. No.
I mean, I'm scared of
There-
ratings too.
There's no reason. There's no benefit for me.
I must just caught him with a verbal left, right, left because he was stuttering right there.
Jeremiah, wait a minute. Hold on, player. There's no benefit for me. Everybody knows I could beat the monkey shit out of you. So what why even have that match? Why?
Man,
Why?
man.
Everybody knows this is going to be a slaughter fest.
Listen, dog, I'm not from Canada. All right, you ain't gonna bully me.
What does
All right.
Canada ain't got
Listen,
nothing to do with it. It's just simple facts.
Listen, dog, it sounds like you scared because your boy
Oh,
Chris
shit. Here we
retired,
go.
and now you're by yourself in your little Laker ripoff jersey.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
Yeah, it's a polo
You
shirt.
by
I'm looking
yourself.
good. I'm
You
cute.
by
I know.
yourself
I'm
in your
cute.
one
I
size
know.
too small medium.
definitely
No, it's not. I'm up here looking
I do
good,
agree.
Jeremiah. Don't hate on my shit, please.
Mike West says he thinks Roy could beat all of us at once.
See, there it is, man. I mean,
Shoot.
granted, you two ain't did nothing.
That's not true, dog. We could throw
look,
Keith on Roy, and then we
look.
could jump him.
No,
He couldn't get Keith off of him.
See, no, that definitely won't happen. See,
I'm gonna catch Roy with a joke. You throw Keith. We
No.
got him, dog. I'm talking reality. We got
You
him.
got a better chance.
Keith,
at
just fall
150
on him.
pounds wet throwing
Keith,
on
just
him
fall-
than him
Keith.
picking me up.
Keith, if you fall on him, he can't hit you. That's also your best strategy. Yeah, I want that. You need it. You need it.
You really don't know my history, Jeremiah.
I don't. That's why I asked you about your fledgling MMA career.
You know, I fought for a little bit. You know,
Where'd you fight?
I fought
Strike Force,
I fought
Japan,
No,
Pride, UFC.
You know,
Jeremiah,
All right,
come
all
on,
right,
let him talk.
All right,
you done?
I am.
You're not. Oh, no,
I
you're
am for the
not.
moment. I'm hitting.
No, you're full of shit. You're so full of shit.
He's just waiting. He's plotting.
You know, I fought King of the Cage. I fought XXC. I fought a couple promotions. You know, I won the amateur title up in Midland at the time it was Cage Masters Heavyweight Championship. I dropped 5 weight classes. I went from where did I start off at? I started off at 275, dropped down to 187. Then back then, no one really wanted to fight me because I had hands, Jeremiah.
Ooh.
I had hands. No one. My amateur career was short, you know, because I went pro. I'll admit it. My pro career didn't go the way I wanted it to. I mean, it is what it is, you know. Sometimes you just gotta know when to lay down the sword, you know. So I chose to leave that sport behind on my own choosing. But don't disregard the fact I done forgot anything I done learned. Okay, I ain't forgot nothing. I will take your shoulders, your elbows, but your knees, your ankles. I will take that home with me. But there's no need for that because everybody knows I can do that. Off rip. Everybody
I don't know
knows.
you can do
Oh,
that.
I would.
You
like
best
I
believe
said,
it.
I would pay money to see this match.
No, you don't.
Listen,
No.
men who have held titles with better winning records than you, sir, have said those words and have got beat by the
But you
24K Lion.
ain't ran across me, Jeremiah. Like I said, people didn't want to fight me because of my hands, bro. Are you kidding me?
I ain't scared of your hands.
Look,
Listen,
Jeremiah,
dog.
there's no even
Listen,
there's not even
my masseuse Olga has the strongest hands in the world.
which WrestleMania?
In the
I think we're at, like, 14.
world.
Okay, 14.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about what the hell Jeremiah talking about. WrestleMania 4.
In
I
the
think
world.
that's the one where Undertaker and
Strongest
Kane
hand.
Yes, sir.
gave each other like 16 tombstones. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That
beat the dog
was
shit out of each other.
that was nuts. I said, "Are you kidding me?" I said, I mean, they were back to back. I said, these guys,
Nice
they
throw.
go kill each other. That's one of my top 3 WrestleMania, and there's so many, but those
Absolutely.
3, that one right there sticks out. And plus, we was in high school, and we went over to my friend Matt Pacheco's house, and we went over there and watched it.
Who is
and
Mike West?
It was a good time. Don't worry about who Mike West is.
Are you Mike West?
Do I look like Mike West? Am I sitting here texting, hey, da 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 da?
I don't know. You
no.
seem like the type of celebrity wannabe that would have
Oh,
a fake
God,
account to talk smack on real people.
Are you Mike West?
Are you Mike West? You never answered.
Shout out to Mike West.
Shout out to Mike West, man. What's up? What's
You
happening?
just shouted yourself out. How stupid is that?
Exotic Joe.
How stupid is that?
Dude, Netflix is gonna cut us off. Stop it.
Oh, it's his face more than me saying it. Let's be real.
I like when Keith gets mad and he thinks he's funny, and you thought you were laughing with him at that joke, not at him like you are.
Keith, don't pay him no mind, man.
I
You
love
good?
I really did.
You did.
Right.
Stop
Ain't
lying.
nobody-
to him,
Ain't nobody
Scotty.
paying attention to Jeremiah.
Listen here.
We usually try not to.
What is
to be
it?
honest.
What did
Damn.
T-Rup say? Chubby Ellen and Ed Sheeran.
God damn. And he snorted.
Sorry, we don't talk about garbage on this show. Please stop, or we'll remove you like the garbage.
Stop it.
Stop it,
He
Keith.
called you
Because
garbage.
if I
There you
leave,
go,
Keith, if I leave, man, there's gonna be a lot of dead air. It's cool though.
We'll
Continue.
find somebody,
No,
don't
no,
worry.
Continue.
We'll
Although
find
there, no,
somebody,
no,
don't
no,
worry.
but you won't be here next week.
We'll get somebody.
Oh,
We'll get a.
And I
five-
won't come
we'll
back
get a
either.
five-
I mean, they'll be all right.
Right. Right was like, ooh, I didn't think about that one fact. Wait a minute.
They'll be all
You
right.
ain't wrong.
Ain't nobody think about you, Jeremiah.
Pick your battles, Keith.
Hey,
Oh, I already have. Believe me. I
Right.
have.
Keith.
Wait till Saturday, Jesus. You're gonna get your ass kicked.
I heard that.
You can't, bro.
Oh, I did. Say
You're
it
burning
like
in
that.
hell.
I specifically pointed it out, so it's okay, buddy.
You're not allowed to say
You're not
that.
allowed
I
to
can
say
say what I
you
want
hope
on my
Jesus
show.
gets his ass beat.
Especially when I point at the
You're
idiot,
not allowed
the
to
idiot
say
who's
that.
supposedly a god among other men.
I'm
really.
not. I'm just playing
A role.
a role.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Acting. He's not
You're
claiming
playing
to-
somebody,
And you
who
can't
you're
hope
not.
Jesus gets his ass kicked still. That
Only
makes you an
you
asshole.
specifically. I'm okay with that.
But what saves was that we know the intent behind it.
Oh, it's gonna be wonderful.
There you go.
I'm the best
Regardless
asshole
of
that
the
there is.
intent,
I'm
I
okay
don't
with
really
it.
think that's good karma to wish pain on Jesus.
Eh,
Would you do it?
I
Personally, no.
I wouldn't say that,
Personally, no, they
but
wouldn't.
I know
But
where
that's
he
why
was
I
coming
can do it.
from. Yeah,
You're
I
not.
know
I
he
don't
was
give two
strictly talking
shits.
about you.
I love that you were like, I got your back from over here, though.
I'm still going to watch out for the lightning
directed
bolt.
it at Jeremiah. That's big.
No,
No,
you're
no,
not funny, Jeremiah. Shut the
I
hell up.
specifically
I'm
didn't-
hilarious.
No,
and he
you're
loved me.
not.
I'm like a man at the Apollo with the 2 drink
No,
minimum.
don't
Yes,
ever-
I am.
No, don't ever say that.
Yes,
shit
I am. I'm
again.
like Def Jam comedy 1
You
through
are
seasons
not
1 through
anything like
4.
Def Jam. No.
Seasons 1 through 4,
Mm.
and then 10, 12, and 16. Don't add me. Those are the best ones.
I almost wanna
Dude,
say I
he
can't-
really wishes there was a table here right
I
now.
know he does.
But
We
Def
have-
Jam,
we
we'll
have
give you that.
multiple
Def Jam was
tables, don't worry.
good,
Yeah.
but you still ain't shit. WrestleMania.
I'm pretty funny.
WrestleMania.
I want to talk about the two I was.
I know
at.
you're funny.
Oh, now you
I want to
speak
talk about the bro.
about the
I've been
topic?
speaking,
about the topic.
bro.
The
First of all,
5 minutes, yeah. but
No,
after that, it
first
was
of
just a
all,
bunch
we
of
gave
random
you the
BS.
floor to talk about Detroit, and then somehow you let it turn into whatever just happened. I'm
There
trying
is a
to bring it
promo
back.
for an upcoming
No.
match in the
We
future.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
hopefully.
Keith, listen, we're talking about the first Mania I attended. All
No.
right, and it was one of the
No.
best ones
No,
because I got to go to New York
No.
for Kofi Mania.
boring.
Ooh,
And Kofi
no.
Mania, boring. Kofi
Winning
Mania was
wonderful.
literally one of the greatest moments in the history of pro wrestling for the black culture, my guy. How dare you? Like, seriously, how dare you? That shit actually meant something to people, bro. Like, for real?
I
Wow.
remember watching
Anyways.
It was gave me
How did it mean to
goosebumps.
you? How did it feel to you?
Oh, dog, it felt fucking amazing to see one of the
Yeah,
greatest
to
companies
see
in the
it.
world who has years
see
of
it, not be
racism
a part-
behind it
not
fucking
to be the part
finally
of it.
break that
Just
down
see it.
and to let see. What are you trying to even say right now, Keith? Like, I don't understand, dog.
He's
I'm
explaining
saying
it.
to be a part of it, not seeing it.
Bro, I was there. I was a part of it.
But you said seeing it. That's what I'm saying.
He says, how did it make you feel when you seen it?
Oh, it was amazing,
That's what I'm saying.
dog. And
How
I
did
was
it feel
trying to
be
say
a
that,
part
but you
of
were
it, not
yelling at me.
seeing it.
It
You
was
said how felt
amazing.
Seeing it.
Dog, it was amazing.
I'm trying to.
I think he should have won the
You
belt,
guys-
the
y'all are just
No.
pay-per-view before that.
You guys are just
No, I feel like the Mania though, like the moment, man, it was real. Like it was so cool. Cause you could have had him won it the one before it, but it wouldn't have got the reaction. Like it wouldn't have had like the memorability. You wouldn't have had the memorability to it because I don't even remember what the pay-per-view before it was. I don't remember if it was a roadblock or whatever they were
I don't
calling
know
it at
why
that time.
Night of Champions sticks out.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like, so, like, I feel like having it because it's Kofi Mania still. You don't even call that one a WrestleMania. That's just Kofi Mania,
Yeah.
right? And like, but it was amazing to be there, dog. Like, it was
Yeah, that was a good one. Man, there's so many manias, so many of them. Here's one,
Oh, then
and
you have
this
the
one, this
women.
match didn't even make my list, but it was an emotional type match. WrestleMania 10, Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. That right was so funny.
I'm just reading the
That's
comments.
funny.
I don't know who this Mike
Mike
West
guy
guy
said,
is.
hit him with that chair like Montgomery.
They said they call him Money Mike.
They call him Money Mike in the hood.
And then he said, "This game is soup, Jeremiah. You got a fork. You're not picking nothing up." That's what he said. That's what he said. He used the soup emoji, which makes you so not gangster, you dumbass.
And this
He
is
said the soup emoji.
Did he? I mean, he's
Oh, and that's ramen, stupid. You don't even know what soup is. What an idiot.
that ought to be interesting.
Heel turn.
That ought to be interesting. But yeah, that Owen Hart Bret Hart match. I mean, it was something
Brother
else.
versus brother.
And
Awesome.
back then, I was like, how could brothers go against brothers like that?
oh yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? And they did it.
And it was great.
I mean, and then Owen got the roll up. You know, all right, whatever. But you know, it is what it is. I didn't want him to get the roll up. Not at all.
I wanted Owen to win.
Did you?
Yeah,
I bet you did.
I loved Owen.
I mean, I loved
He
Owen
was the
too.
better heart.
Don't do that.
But he was.
Don't do that.
He was. though.
You know what?
He had more charisma.
What-
And he had more. He had the same, if not better, in ring skill. He was the better heart. Owen versus Brett, dog.
Do we have to go there right now, man?
To agree.
So hear me out. Hear me out. And this, no, hear me out. Hear me out.
Wait.
I don't even think this is unpopular opinion.
Like
It's just a hot take because,
Yeah.
like, it's controversial.
Because of the
I
way
don't
they did, I
think
get it.
Brett was ever really better than like even after like Owen's untimely passing. Brett did nothing of relevance really after that. He joined the NWO
Well, he
during
didn't
one of
even
the
do
most
much because of what
forgettable
happened.
times, right? Like, because all he did was WCW stuff after that, and none of that was good. We only talk about it in Foley. You know what I mean? Like I'm being serious. And everything before that, when they worked at the same company, Brett got a bigger push to be the guy, but everybody was still talking about Owen.
Look,
I think Owen's better, like hands down.
if Owen with all due respect to Owen, if Owen was better, then he would have been in the position Bret Hart was.
No, because he was better, and that's why he wasn't in that position.
Really?
Because you could put a belt on Bret and have him be a face, but you couldn't trust Bret to carry the mid and bottom half of the card to the point to make it feel like
He
it
didn't have
mattered
to,
just as
'cause
much
Bret,
as the
Bret
top.
wasn't a mid-bottom card person.
Yeah, it was.
Bret carried the company.
Bret when he teamed with Jim Neidhart, when they were such a great tag team, were boring. Bret wasn't nothing until you started putting a shiny belt near and around him. Bret, like literally the best there was, that's dumb. Bret was not that good. He just literally wrestled well.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not. I really do not find Bret Hart to be that entertaining. Bro, especially if you're going to compare the two.
Kicked off the Attitude Era.
No, he really didn't.
Yes, he really did.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He got into shoot arguments on air with a guy who could out wrestle for miles him, named Shawn Michaels. He got carried through that, couldn't hang at the top of the card, and then left for WCW where he thought he would be handed the keys to a freaking burning castle, and that flopped. If Bret was so good, Bret could have made WCW after his time there beat WWE, but it never did after that. It didn't matter after that. Bret didn't matter. Bret, I don't understand this argument of Bret was so great. I really don't. He had great matches. My man can go technically amazingly, right? But like those technical amazing matches are literally things that only matter to guys who value technical and don't have personality.
Wow.
Oh
really?
yeah, I said it.
That right there let me know you don't know shit about wrestling.
That's not factual at all, sir. You know what makes money? You know what makes money? Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair. That I love you. Mwah. One of the greatest moments in the history of wrestling.
WrestleMania, not wrestling.
No, of wrestling.
No, WrestleMania.
Wrestling or WrestleMania. That's one of the greatest moments.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
Ask your kiss ass.
It's
Go ahead, please.
It's heartbreaking.
He's going to agree
Well,
with
asking
you.
you're the opposite of a kiss ass. You're a hate anything. Bro, I love sunshine, world peace, and people not starving. And you probably want people dead, war, and black and gray right now, dog.
Just you.
See?
Just want you.
So you're literally the
But anyways,
Keith wants to be dead, man.
let's
That's
continue
me.
with actual WrestleMania.
Heel
and
Keith
something
is
interesting.
good.
Yeah, I love Heel Keith,
How
though.
about that?
Heel Keith's not
Let's
PG,
get off
though.
of the dramatic
You
bullshit
can't-
Hart
that you're
tapped
speaking
out.
and
Not-
actually
he
go
didn't.
back
Bret
to
Hart got pinned
WrestleMania.
by Owen.
Okay, he also
And then
submitted.
later on he won the title later on that night.
He didn't beat Owen.
Bret Hart submitted Vince McMahon, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Ken Shamrock, Kurt Angle. Can we continue?
Owen Hart carried the
Owen
entire.
Hart carried
Owen
two
Hart.
fucking titles, and Yokozuna did most of the work for the other title.
Owen
Let's be
Hart
real.
carried that team.
Let's be real.
Owen Hart carried the faction Bret Hart was in while Bret Hart was in it.
That's really divisive.
It's not.
It really is.
It's not.
It really is.
It's really not.
It is.
Owens
It's
was
really
part of the
not.
nation.
Owen Hart was that good, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that is
nation.
true.
Anything-
Owen Hart
Where they
was,
went.
Owen
They
Hart
did
was
pretty
that good that he got to be a part of the Nation of Domination.
That's factual, bro. Owen Hart is
Okay,
so
and what, they all
over.
became stars
Owen Hart
on
is
their
so
own
over. They
separate-
put him in. Bro, listen, dog.
Meanwhile,
I'm
you got-
telling you.
Bret Hart and his family.
Owen Hart was the better Hart. Owen Hart is the best Hart to have ever lived. And if you want to talk about who the most athletic, talented Hart is, his
If
name
Owen
is
Hart
Teddy,
was
but you can't
actually
talk about
good, He
him.
would have been in the Hart Foundation.
He's the
and not been
Voldemort of the
Bret
Hart
Hart.
family.
Talk
Brian
about
Pillman.
him, you gotta say Natalia. I love Natalia.
Because you know
so
who
much.
Teddy is, right?
I love
Who?
Natalia.
Teddy Hart.
Yes.
The most athletic of the actual most athletic Hart to have ever lived. Right? Or Natty,
He
who
just got
actually
so
has
hard.
world records.
He said Teddy.
No,
Hart.
have you ever seen Teddy Hart?
Or he,
You don't
Stu
even know who
Hart.
Teddy Hart is. You don't even
Stu
know who
Hart,
Teddy
yeah.
is.
Good
Teddy,
idea.
he's just you can't talk about.
You just can't
him.
talk about
He just
him.
he got in trouble. He got in a lot of trouble.
We don't know.
We should do a Hart episode
There's a-
because there's a lot of
whole-ass
stuff you do want to
documentary. I
talk
don't
about
remember what
Teddy.
it's on, but there's a documentary about it, and it's
Yeah, I've heard
I
that.
know
man.
Teddy.
good.
No, I've met Teddy, bro, several times.
It's a good. It's a
He's
good,
just he's really interesting. Bro, he used to train cats. I'm serial to sell. They were $1,000 a cat.
He would train him.
He would train them. They were trained like a service dog.
I mean, that's halfway interesting. I
And then
get
he
it.
also was a pimp for a prostitution ring while pro wrestling at the same time. All three of those. Yep. Nope.
straight up legend, bro.
It's real,
Straight
dog.
legend.
Where was this at?
In wrestling.
No. I want to say that Vegas.
Vegas and Canada.
The two most obvious places, Vegas and
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah, good point. Yeah, good point.
Maybe the Vegas part, but not Canada.
Oh, dog, bro. The first time I met Teddy, he had a bedazzled
Were
ankle
we even
bracelet.
talking about Teddy? Were we supposed to talk about Teddy?
No,
We're
no, it's
supposed
fine.
to talk about WrestleMania, but he does whatever the fuck he wants. Apparently,
It's fine,
Really?
real
This
quick,
what
though.
happens when y'all just do normal shows? He
All the time.
We just,
yeah, this
just
is
get
what he
off
does.
topic
We
and let
just-
Jeremiah just run off like
This
a.
is what
all
he
the
does.
time.
I try.
Yeah.
This is what he does.
Oh, okay.
No, but then I sit there like I was on strike earlier, and then I get yelled at by production.
Funny thing is, I don't remember yelling at you, and I'm production.
No, I got a
Mm.
text.
Bullshit.
Anyways, so
What's your next WrestleMania?
bro, he had a bedazzled
I
ankle
bet he
bracelet
did.
on. Dog, he did. He did.
God, this guy Jeremiah, man, he's like nailed,
We were on
nails on a
topic. I just said-
chalkboard.
I just said Owen Hart was better than Brett. That's
No,
all.
no, see, that's where
We're
we.
not going back
about
to
the
that.
Hart family.
But we're not supposed to be. That's a whole different topic.
But it's a good
we're talking about
conversation.
WrestleMania, or we were
Specifically
talking
for
about
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
But it was an
And he
interesting
hasn't said anything
conversation
about a
that
favorite
people were
WrestleMania match
enjoying.
yet.
I
Neither
haven't
has
got a
he,
chance to.
because he's been talking about a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, you
Okay,
talk
so-
about a WrestleMania match.
Please.
Talk about yours.
Listen, let's go. All right, so one of my favorite WrestleManias is WrestleMania 16. So WrestleMania 2000, not one single match on the entire card, but the fucking hardcore match where there's like 12 different champions is dope as shit. And there's just a bunch of action. And then the main event is the Fatal 4-Way where you had all the McMahons in the corner of each competitor. And I really wanted Mick Foley, but
Mm-hmm.
that didn't quite go that way. There we go. The TLC match. There you go. There's so much. WrestleMania 2000 is great. Or
Okay.
15. You can talk about my favorite Undertaker match is WrestleMania 15 when he Big Boss Man Hell in a Cell. His
Absolutely.
entrance is bone chilling.
That was a good one.
For sure.
That's my
Absolutely.
favorite Undertaker
That was a
entrance
good one.
ever. So
For sure.
Okay. All right.
I know you did talk about your WrestleManias, but do you have a favorite match you would like to talk about? I didn't think so. Perfect. Anyways, I have mine.
I want to hear it because you have, you
A
have
lot.
history over there right now.
yeah, dude, he's got a lot written down.
You got a
I
lot
literally
written
wrote
down.
from every WrestleMania except for last year.
All right. Let me hear what you got.
So some of my favorite, we're gonna go earlier ish. WrestleMania 22, like he said, there's a bunch, but Edge and Mick Foley hardcore match,
Mm-hmm.
the spear through the flaming table,
Mhm.
fantastic. The casket match with Mark Henry and the Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterio defeating Angle and Orton to become the world champion, and he did it for Eddie Guerrero specifically.
Okay.
We have, besides that, WrestleMania 23, Benoit defeating MVP for the U.S. title, which is the one I was at, WrestleMania 23, which is in Detroit, like you were saying, where Taker defeated Batista. We have Umaga and Lashley, hair versus hair, billionaire versus billionaire, Trump and Vince.
Okay.
That was one of my favorite parts of the night, was watching all three of them just completely beat up Vince McMahon and just shave him bald.
Which WrestleMania was that?
WrestleMania 23.
That was here.
Yes.
That was here. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yes.
That was a good one.
I really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, that was a good one. I think I went down the Hall of Fame was the night before. So then they had the bus parked out front, and I seen all of them get on the bus.
That's pretty cool.
But no, here's another thing. Ran into this guy, had on a suit and everything. I said, and then he was just all excited, like, "Hey, I just went backstage." And I'm like, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm just nobody. I just had on a suit. I looked like something, and I went back and I met Vince. I met this." I said, "Holy shit!"
Wow.
Yeah, true
That's
story.
crazy.
True story. But yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Random fact, just like looking important. It's funny. We my buddy Blaine, in 2011 for his birthday, we went to a SmackDown taping. I bought him his ticket, but his mom got us a limo ride for the way there and way home, which was dope as shit, right?
Okay.
So just because we were in a limo, we got to go to the back way into the Joe. And we're getting ready to step out of the car. You look out, you have all the kids out there with their cell phones out, ready to take a picture. Just two nobodies get out of the car. They were all disappointed. It was funny as shit.
That's
It was
awesome.
a great memory.
Absolutely. I lost my train of thought for a second there.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got that. I meant with the match. Oh, the fun fact from WrestleMania 23 is Stone Cold Steve Austin stunned Trump, so he's the only wrestler to physically assault a former president.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
Mr. Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald.
Who?
The guy who shot JFK.
But he wasn't wrestling.
Oh.
I said wrestler.
He said
Open
wrestler.
your
I thought
ears,
you meant-
Dumbo.
I thought you just meant to,
No.
to assault a president.
No, he
No, I
said the first
specifically said
wrestler.
He really assaulted the president.
Is he? Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard at that, man.
I tried so hard. Oh.
You said that for real.
Yeah, I'd say that in the stand-up. That's funny, dude. Like, that's a good joke.
And no one would stand behind you in that joke.
I'm laughing. I laugh.
It's the shock factor.
It did. It's I couldn't believe it, and you know what? The sad part is, I laughed. I did laugh. That
It's
was a
the shock
horrible
value.
joke, and it was kind of good, but horrible at the
Fine.
same time. Jeremiah, I'm not agreeing with you, Jeremiah.
you
I'm
kind of are when
not.
you laugh.
Yeah, well, shit happens,
No.
and then you scoop it
nonetheless,
up, and then you put it in the garbage, and you take it out,
Absolutely.
and have 'em pick it up on Friday.
Dude, he's
None-
gonna put you through a table again.
Ain't nobody
Nonetheless-
thinking
He's
about
gonna
Jer.
find
Ain't nobody
the
thinking
table.
about Jeremiah.
Nonetheless, we're gonna do a quick on this day in history.
Your boy Mike West is. He loves me. I'm his new favorite. He finally got a taste of a good talker.
We're someone who just doesn't know how to shut the fuck up.
It's all right, Mike West. It's all right,
Mike,
buddy. You
shout
know-
out to Mike. What's up? What's
Shout out to
up?
Mike West. He doesn't go to
Mike
good
West.
wrestling.
All right. Well,
Come watch some talent, Mike. You'll learn something. Idiot.
can you stop talking for 5 minutes?
No, dog.
He's- hey,
This
that's
stupid
not-
idiot looks like a guy who wears Hawaiian shirts and tries to get laid at like a fundraiser for rehabilitation of hookers or something.
Oh, that's not right, man.
Oh, it's
Like
totally
you
That's
right.
not right. That's not
I-
right. That's not right, man. You're just taking it way too far. Yeah, you're taking it way too far, man.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm bringing a mega spoon for this bowl of soup as this stupid idiot wants to try to play online. All right.
Oh man. Yeah.
He over here serving
Absolutely
cold
terrible.
borscht though. He thinks his soup's hot. He's serving cold borscht.
You gotta be nice. You gotta be nice, Jeremiah. You gotta be nice.
All right, I'll apologize. I'll
No, you-
apologize.
That apology means nothing.
Well, then how can I be nice if I
mean,
can't
God,
apologize,
I just
Roy?
don't know, man. You're just that.
That was
guy.
really
Not your own
hypocritical.
It
You
was,
need,
wasn't it?
you need to be nice. I'm sorry, you can't apologize.
It ain't gonna mean shit.
How do you be nice then?
Man, you just be Jeremiah.
That's what I am doing.
Yeah.
That's what I am doing, and it's getting on your nerves.
No, I'm
Jeremiah's
having a
Jeremiah.
good time. I'm
We've discussed
awesome.
this a lot. Why does Jeremiah look like the Tiger King?
Why is Mike West like 30 minutes late to that joke? I don't understand,
That's
Mike.
really going on
Like
for a
how bad
while,
your
buddy.
internet, dog? What are you on like 4G still? You idiot! Mike West guy is stupid. Come to a show I'm at. I dare you. I triple dog dare you, Mike
Please,
West.
please,
I
Mike.
quadruple dog dare you.
Let me know.
What is the phrase? What is the phrase? No balls. No balls. No balls, sir. None you have. Nay.
So the next IWR and the next FU Wrestling are both in September. Show up to one of
September
those.
1st, man. So
Yeah.
come to September
I was
1st,
talking
Renegades
about
Bar.
IWR, not the bullshit show.
You love my show.
Yeah.
You could be
Yeah.
mad at me all you want,
I
but
like
you had a
when
blast at my
I
show.
I
You
like
could-
when
you could
I'm
reach-
shit at
You
your
could
show,
be
you're
super
right.
angry at me right now, Keith, but you cannot hate on
I will
facts.
admit, I'm kind of mad Big Murph cheated.
I never
Against you.
specified that
Like,
I
if it was
liked
anybody
it.
else,
You
it
You
was
loved
an
it.
enjoyed it.
Literally before
I
we started
appreciate that.
fighting,
I
you
appreciate
loved it.
I said
You're
I
so
enjoyed
angry
it.
now.
I've seen the most
Scotty
durable
will
ladder
vouch.
I've ever seen in my life ever. That was the most durable ladder I've ever seen in my life ever.
Bro, that one that
ladder
broke
was
and then
wild.
fixed it. Bro, this is like a ghost
then
ladder.
was
I'll show you
used
this
to-
clip. It's
used
like a
to
ghost
win
ladder.
the-
Dog. It
win
snapped
the
in
match.
half, right?
This-
And then it just snapped with the force, like
Back
like
to normal.
full, like it broke.
It's
but then
wild.
it like somehow snapped in together.
Yeah, it is
And
probably.
like it stayed solid till we loaded it on a truck. Like, bro, it was
Yeah.
creepy.
You're definitely gonna have to see it. It's crazy.
It was insane, dog.
wild.
awesome, and I'm pretty sure that's the ladder that you climbed to win the match.
It might have been.
I'm like
bro.
almost. I'm almost.
It was
a million
chaos,
percent
dog.
positive.
One of my like Jonte almost died in that. That's where he like
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
dog.
was- it
So
was up to
Tiger
good.
King-
That was wild, dude.
Mr. West says he's laughing while on vacation. Tiger King.
you're
Mm.
on a beach, bro. You're probably at one of those lakes in Michigan where all the fish crap. That's not a beach. That's a lake. Just because it has sand
Hey,
doesn't
man,
make it a beach.
Don't talk about Michigan lakes, man.
Right. Listen, as much as I
but
like to,
he's not in Michigan, but
as I like to
mean,
talk smack
Yeah,
to
he
you,
said
I
hi
know
from
you know the
Miami
difference
earlier.
between a beach and a Michigan beach. You seem like a guy who's actually been to the ocean.
I mean, that is true.
Like-
I
like-
have been.
Like, do not be one of these idiots who go, "Oh, our beaches are." They're not, and you know
I
they're
have
not,
been.
I have never been to the ocean,
bro. It's
Whoa, whoa,
different.
Whoa, 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 time out. Time
It's
out.
different,
Not
dog.
yet, but I will.
Just
West
so
Coast-
you're aware,
West
You
Coast,
gotta
East
go,
Coast,
bro.
or Florida,
Just-
dog. You
just
gotta
so
go.
you're- Just so
gotta
you're
go.
aware, Mike is in Miami right now.
Ooh.
Mike can say he's in Miami. That's
No, he's
cool.
in Miami.
Is it?
Yeah, he's in
Checks out.
Miami. Yeah,
Oh, he's
yeah,
probably
I
taking
mean,
care of his
shit.
grandpa or something. Idiot.
So he's at a Miami beach, not a
Oh.
Michigan beach.
Mike, you're good people. We like you.
They
There
like
go.
you. I
Shout out
don't.
to
They do
Mike.
not speak. No, do not speak on my
Yeah.
behalf.
Jeremiah
I like
hates
you.
everything we like he says about
No,
us.
I don't.
So
Listen,
that's
I
not
also
true.
love Taco
bullshit.
Bell,
Like,
Keith.
yes, I guess.
It's delicious. And I know you love Taco Bell.
Not precisely, but yeah,
Bro, I love puppies. How do you feel about puppies?
depends on the breed.
Wait,
I
time
love
out,
pro
time out,
wrestling.
time
How do you
out.
feel
Not
about
gonna
pro
play.
Time
wrestling?
out. Are we talking about like Canine, the animal, or are we talking about Jerry Lawler's puppies? Because
Either. I'm a fan of both.
I like both.
Okay, well,
I mean, I can't say
All
I
right.
don't like puppies.
you win on that one.
Like, I like both.
Puppies are
I'm
great.
You
I'm
win.
not gonna hate.
You win. Yeah, you get that.
Hey, dog, I can take both at the same time. That's cool too.
That's what she said.
Hey, have some puppies barking in the room while you're playing with some puppies.
That was a good one.
And at that, I'm gonna put my sunglasses back on. 'cause that was a good
All
one.
right, with all this wildness, I got one day. Got a day in history for us. We're gonna open a card pack from one of our sponsors. We're gonna thank our sponsors, and we're gonna.
Roddy.
Shut up.
Damn, let the man speak. What did you say, Keith?
Every time I try to talk, you guys laugh at me, make faces, or you start speaking, and it's frustrating.
Heel Keith rules.
Scotty said Roddy Piper.
I know why.
Yeah.
How did Piper have to do with any of this? Oh, okay.
So it's about his family.
Yeah,
boss.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's about his family.
Shut up. We're not talking about that. Anyways, on this day in history,
They are okay.
thank God, August 7th, 2011, Kurt Angle defeated Sting to win the TNA World Championship at Hardcore Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that was not Kurt Angle. That was my favorite Angle.
No.
It's Kurt Angle. It's Kurt Angle.
We don't talk about that.
Angle.
It's just Kurt Angle in his prime though.
It
is
is
in the best
definitely
Kurt Angle.
prime Kurt Angle.
Bro, TNA Kurt Angle is the best Kurt Angle. Like
Absolutely.
it's literally where he went ham.
I mean, okay, yeah.
You could have just said it offline. 2 seconds.
Bro, like
Jesus.
literally
I
we're
covered
wrapping
it
up. No,
I
but
covered my mic.
we all heard it.
Literally.
You heard it.
We all heard it.
Yeah, I kinda heard it
I
echo.
heard it through the echo too.
Yeah, so that wasn't a good job. You
Just
failed.
because we can say anything doesn't mean we need to say everything.
You failed miserably. But I got your back, man. You can
Like-
always, you got to be like a quarterback.
Like I
Forget
agree
about
with
it.
you though, bro. Listen, he was
Let's
the
play, let's
best.
play.
Yeah,
He was
that's
the
cool.
best, dog. He was the best. We're gonna show these guys.
Did
Break.
that flip onto Abyss.
So we
is
have-
off the stage is one of the most dopest things I've ever seen.
We have a pack of cards to open thanks to our friend Jeff from Craving Sports Cards, which we all did the honors. So this week we have
Oh,
the honors of Roy Williams opening the pack for us. And let's hope we get something good.
all right. Let's see what happens.
The most valuable card I think we've ever opened to these is like $10.
Just Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And I have to just not look at it and pick.
No.
I have
You're
to
gonna
look at it and not pick.
you say what it is, and then you go like that, and then I'll actually hold it up to the camera.
Like all of them.
Yeah, one at a time. That's what we do. It's yeah.
It's just a fun segment.
I get
Yeah.
to look at it.
Yeah.
First card is
Wow.
Wow.
I don't quite.
say who it is. Who is it?
Marseille, Mace,
Hold on.
Marseille,
I'll help you.
Marseille.
Is it Mansoir?
Is it one of the models?
Oh no, yeah, no, it is one of the models.
That's
it's
why. It's
one of the
it's
models.
Mas. You said it right. It is
It's
Mas.
Masse.
It used to be Mace from the
Retribution.
Retribution with the. I think he was the one. No, he was.
Mustafa Ali.
He was one of the ones that wore the
Um,
mask,
Dijak
get out of
was-
here.
and that's why it's Masse.
Dijak
It's
was
Mace.
T-Bar, and then
Right.
Mace and Masse.
Oh, that's him.
So that's
Okay,
that
I
is
mean, all right.
Masse.
Masse, that's him.
That is the Masse.
Masse from the Chronicles collection.
That's
Okay,
a-
I
that-
give him that. All right. Do another
He was
card.
like,
I'm like, who-
shit.
I like.
What do
I
I
don't know
say?
if I'm saying this right.
It's not that funny, Jeremiah. not
Oh,
that
it was
funny.
hilarious. It was very funny.
All right, this is. I mean, you can't go wrong with this one.
Second card is.
Well, do I have to read? Want me to read it? Want me to read it out loud?
Yes,
Road Dog.
Road Dog?
Oh,
Just
you
say
didn't
J.
know?
Oh, you didn't know?
I think this is a Silver Chronicles. I don't know. Apparently, they're
You
like
better
each
call
different.
somebody. Yeah, Road Dog. Yeah, I met Road Dog. Road Dog's awesome.
Third card is.
You know, as I pick up these cards, I'm trying to go through my little memory Rolodex
Okay.
of all kinds of footage.
Absolutely.
And I will admit, I don't know everybody.
Okay.
Okay. I
Okay.
don't.
That looks like a newer
don't.
NXT from the back.
Okay. This is, I'm going to say, Bodie Howard.
It's shiny.
I don't know everything, but I know a lot.
Bodie Hayward, but yeah, I still don't know.
Oh, I
who it
said
is.
Howard, didn't I? I read that totally wrong.
Howard.
Yeah, wow, my
Oh,
old
no, you're good.
ace.
He's a cheerleader and a superstar. I'm just
What?
reading you the first line of the card, dog.
That's
It
wild.
says he's good equal parts cheerleader and superstar. That's
All
right.
right,
That's
that's
the
why
first
it's shiny.
line.
So
Right,
I got
that's why
the
he's a
French one
shadow.
right, and I just totally
Ruined.
Ruined
Just
his
ruined
name.
Howard.
wow, incredible.
I love that you did get
Howard.
Mace right. though.
Masse. Our fourth card is.
This is a good one.
Okay.
Okay, this she went through a transformation.
Okay.
Okay, and she's. Let me just get to it. Rhea
Yep.
Ripley.
Oh.
I'm
Mommy.
so
The
mad.
women's
Mommy wasn't
champion.
It's
there.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Mommy.
I thought they ran out from the audience.
They did at
Oh,
SummerSlam.
she did, didn't she? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Mhm.
You were there. I was like, no, they
No,
literally
no,
were
no.
involved
I
in
was
the
talking about the
thing.
match.
And are we going to talk about summer?
I was-
That's a whole nother show.
I was super furious though she didn't have a match. That was, it was
Real
You
though.
know,
That's-
we're doing the cards. That's a whole nother thing.
you
right
can
there.
say it while we're doing the
Yeah.
show.
Almost
See,
go on, I
it was
get
a
it, but-
lot of people I didn't see. Like I didn't see the tag team championship.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see neither one of them. Sami
They
Zayn.
were, I believe, in a box watching the show.
I must have missed that.
They
one.
were a part of like so like I know like Mommy and Dom, right? Like you could Friday night if you bought ticket, like one of my buddies bought floor seats. And like they like if you buy floor seats, you get all these VIP offers and crap. Like they
Yeah.
could pay, I think it was like $50 to watch SmackDown in a big old room with a bunch of other people with Mommy and Dom.
It's wild.
And then like they could have breakfast with them the next day. That was like $100.
Wow.
Then they had like a dinner buffet where WWE stars came in and ate like macaroni and cheese and stuff with them for like $50. Yeah. Like they had them doing so much crap. Like that still ain't no reason not to give us them wrestling. That's all I'm saying.
Interesting.
See, I was looking around for special events like that, and I couldn't find them.
They had them. They kept them all like to those VIP people.
That's
People
why.
who get to take the chair home.
No, bro. Most of those, like, bro,
don't-
the chair ones was only like a small
I've
amount.
seen that.
Yeah.
All right,
Alrighty, next card.
next card. Superstar Billy Graham.
Superstar Billy Graham.
This guy literally inspired almost every 80s gimmick.
Pretty much.
Absolutely. For sure. Most definitely.
Dog, if you think that mustache
He
looks
did He
familiar,
definitely did the boas before Hogan.
listen,
Mhm.
if you think that
Yep.
mustache looks familiar, it's because it is.
Oh God.
Hulk Hogan stole that, dog.
NWO.
He stole that.
All right.
Our
What ticket?
next
What card are we on? Like number six, maybe?
Six,
Yeah.
7, 6.
Sounds good. This guy's been through a lot. He came
we're on
back
to-
from an
Okay,
injury,
thank God. 6.
and he came back hardcore.
Okay.
Shout out to Edge.
Edge.
That's a good.
Edge
On
used
this
to. Oh, this
day.
is a season ticket one. This is.
Yo, that one might.
I was gonna say
actually
this
worth
is
stuff.
probably worth at least $5.
Let's.
That's kinda
go.
cool.
That is pretty cool, actually.
But yeah, no. Edge actually used to wrestle in the Michigan indie scene. Hey, Mr. Was it Sexton Hardcastle?
Really?
Back in his indie
Huh,
career, he did him, Rhino, and Christian were doing the indie loops before they got Rhino got the ECW call, and then they eventually got signed over to WWE. Yeah,
Nice.
Okay.
yeah,
you.
they wrestled at
Fantastic,
XICW.
Yeah, thank you for that little tidbit.
You're welcome. Did you know that, Roy?
Fun fact.
I mean, I did not know
Oh,
that.
you're welcome.
Like I said, I don't know everything. I just know a
Thank
lot.
you.
You're
Okay.
welcome, Scotty.
I
Next
didn't know that.
card,
7th card.
Carmelo Hayes.
V.
Hey.
Scotty just made a noise. That was
Yeah.
weird.
Hey, he's good.
What is it?
Dude.
The him
You can
on
have
one,
this, Scotty.
whatever. Carmelo Hayes. He's the NXT champion.
Oh, this is his rookie card, bro. You can't have this. We should put this in a safe, and like if he ever becomes WWE champion,
Yeah.
get it
Is
signed
he
and then
NXT
sell
World
it.
Champion right now?
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
what I said. When he becomes the WWE champion,
You don't know what you're talking about, Jeremiah.
you know this would be
Apparently-
worth way more if he
Apparently,
became
they're not going to
the
do
Well,
that
yeah,
show
that
because
is-
champion.
they think Roman Reigns is worth everything. So that probably won't be happening.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever losing
Maybe
the belt.
Carmelo Hayes is the one who beats Roman.
Listen.
Yeah, no.
No, no.
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 I
No.
doubt it.
Should have been Jay. So I say, fuck Jimmy.
Do you think they're gonna have him hold it past freaking? So realistically, holding it past San Martino's record it's never gonna happen. That will never happen. That's another 3 years of him holding that belt. That won't happen. Roman will.
Who's gonna beat him?
I don't think the guy signed yet, but I don't think. Like I legit don't think he exists in the company yet. Like it's not LA Knight. Yeah. Like I love LA Knight. It's not LA Knight. You know it's not LA Knight. Like like Jay could have been one of the guys, but like it's obviously not Jay.
So you saying if he doesn't exist in the company now, it's gonna take him 1 to 2 years on television to even remotely be able to be in the same room as the tribal chief.
Nope. I think legitly it only takes you 4 months to be able to get a story put together to pick who that guy is when you figure out who that guy is. Because the Sami Zayn story it took 2 months to get that over. And then that added such rejuvenated life into that storyline
Sammy could
that we can now talk about when to end this. Like, you know what I mean? Like it. No, they can do it faster than 3 years. I don't think you have them hold it past Bruno, dog. That's a long time. I know you definitely take out. I think you take Backlund off the top.
Nobody knows. No,
You
nobody,
definitely beat Hogan. You take Hogan off the
Yeah,
list.
nobody's beating Roman
He
right
just
now.
passed Hogan.
No one's.
Did he just pass him?
Yeah, no one's beating Roman right now.
was what 3 now.
4.
He's 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's Bruno.
Bruno, Backlund, and one other person.
Okay, so who's next now?
Well, right now it's Solo.
I'm not gonna call him Lil J.
I think it's Solo. I think Solo's up next.
I
Like
think
if you're
it's-
talking who's the champ, bro, he struck him with the spear.
I think it's a fatal 4-way.
He hit him with the spear.
And then he came back though.
Yeah, but like that's not the first sign of tension we've seen between Solo and Roman.
Solo doesn't beat Roman.
No, I don't think Solo beats him, but I think he's the next to fight him. Like I think the bloodline crumbles here
I think it's
No.
a fatal 4-way, and he loses.
because he already said out loud, "I don't need anybody in the bloodline." Fun fact: Solo's a part of that bloodline. You didn't maybe mean to say you don't need Solo, but you did. You
But he
did
does-
say it.
but he doesn't either.
I've seen Roman get wins. I've seen him get wins.
Oh, he can beat people, dog. But I think,
but he's just a
but
tribal
I think,
chief.
I think Solo's about to leave the thing.
His
Like,
next
I think, like-
his next opponent's Paul Heyman. Let's be real.
He's not fighting Paul.
Paul Heyman.
I think, like realistically, at this point, a Rikishi or a Rock gotta come.
Rikishi's not gonna wrestle again. I don't
Are
think.
we saying just come just to set things straight?
Dog, they either gotta come tell Roman he gotta chill, or you gotta put these young cats in line, right? Like, listen, dog, if it's I don't got family like that, right? Like, I ain't about this blind loyalty shit just because we share a last name. That's
Mhm.
crazy to me, right? I have loyalties to people who have loyalties to me. That makes sense. Just like a name and blood don't mean nothing,
Right.
Right.
Right. I mean,
right?
okay.
Some of my closest family I'm not related to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, but listen, if this is what your family has chosen, right, to be the way it needs to be, right? This one man needs to run it, then it doesn't matter if you agree or not. You decided to play by these rules, right? You don't get to be half in. You know what I mean? You don't get to pick and choose what rules of being in this family work for you if you're in the family,
Mhm,
right? Or you out of the family. You can have either,
mhm.
right? But like playing in this middle is why we got all these problems. So like somebody needs to come in here and put this bloodline shit in check. And obviously because it's wrestling, it's gonna lead to a fight. Because I ain't ever seen anything that's tried to calm something down in pro wrestling work.
No, and then I could see someone like Rikishi coming down, setting things straight, or the Rock for one. But I think they want to wait to bring that about. My opinion.
It
Like
could be Mania, but Mania is
Yeah.
literally right around the corner. Bro, it's almost September.
The fact that every time they showed the
Facts, yeah.
WrestleMania commercial at SummerSlam, there was 59,000.
And bro, we're
people in
all
that bitch
driving to that.
booing.
We're all driving
Okay.
to that,
The
dog. It's in
entire crowd
Philly.
booed Philly.
I
It
can't
was
wait to
awesome.
go to
did.
that.
They why?
Because we haters and we
Fuck
want
Philly.
it. Because
I
we
get
want
it.
it.
Really? Because
Well,
of
I'm
the
a
Eagles.
49ers fan, so definitely fuck Philly.
Yeah, because of the Eagles.
ECW.
No, we don't hate the Eagles, though, as Lion fans.
I-
We just being
but
sour that they
ECW.
get Mania. I'm telling you, that's what that was.
All right, I totally get that.
That was just being sour that they get it.
What?
You can't hate Philadelphia without ECW. ECW made like Philadelphia, so you can't hate it.
The Eagles made Philadelphia.
Well,
Dr. J.
Made Philadelphia.
I'm saying
Allen
for wrestling,
Iverson.
You can't
Hey,
hate Philadelphia. They have ECW.
Practice? Talk about practice.
Talking about practice?
Like if you're talking about wrestling, yeah, ECW is like their mainstay of
That's
uh
the-
You can't hate
Mecca.
them because of ECW.
no, I can hate that. Like I can hate on Philly, dog. Bro, a lot of people argue that like a wrestling purist would argue that ECW wasn't beneficial to the business, right? Like it may have introduced stuff that like has now taken it away from the family friendly sport it once was and has now turned it into a stunt show about who can maim themselves the safest,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I
Like,
mean,
that's what a pure like a Cornette type. You know,
Yeah.
you could make that argument, right? Where you're just using blood and violence for the sake of blood and violence instead of sake of progressing a story and telling better entertainment. Like I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not that guy because I fucking loved that shit. Dog. Set a table on fire and put somebody through it.
That's fair.
I get it. Oh, let me get this one card out the way.
Yeah.
Gigi Dolan. I knew you was gonna do that.
Oh, dog, she's like my favorite. Like she is so good.
You
I
could at
actually
least
think she's super talented.
you could at
And
least
she's
show
the
it.
future of the women's
He didn't
division
even-
when
he
she
didn't
gets the call
You
up.
could at least
He
show
didn't
it.
even show it.
No, I didn't. I
He kept
want
it
I
to
want to share.
himself.
I think we
Oh,
already
okay.
have this one
That's
actually.
fair. Oh yeah, I see why you took it. No,
It's a gold something.
gold something. Nice.
Oh, she is really good though.
Absolutely.
I give you that.
I don't like her theme music though.
Mhm.
Actively right now. Like I feel like once that changes, like she'll be able to take off. I feel like that's the literal only thing holding her back right now. Because you can't get hyped when it comes on. And like that's a key thing. Like it's got like your music's like it's important, man. That first if you come out to something boring,
Mhm.
I don't care.
That's why
You know what I mean?
Scotty doesn't know. Everybody knows that song. So I'm Scotty.
And no one knows who you are. You are right. That is a great sock.
That's not true.
No, I'm kidding, Scotty. I love you.
All right. That was.
Oh no. I don't know why I laughed so hard at that.
I don't know either.
Jeez.
Whatever,
pretty
I'm not
Jeremiah.
funny.
That was
Whatever.
pretty
You're
messed
not
up.
at all, bro. You're not.
Nonetheless, we want to send a huge thank you and shout out for the love and support of our sponsors.
Oh, go say the cravings thing.
So, anyways, our sponsors: Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill, Demons Cannabis, Monroe Sports Center, FU Wrestling, Mugsy's, DTW, IWR, Pro Wrestling Edge, 8 Mile Vodka, The Little Brown Jug, Lane's Pizzeria, and Craving Sports Cards. But before we do leave, speaking of cravings, we have
Why are you double miking? It's fine. We also want to thank one of our new sponsors, Battle in the Creek, as they put on Battle in the Creek 3, September 30th, live from the Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek, Michigan. You can see wrestling stars such as former Impact stars Congo Kong, Hernandez, Brian Cage, former WWE legend and icon RVD, the Master of Head Al Snow. You got the man who controls the unbreakable master lock, Chris Masters, the Beast, the original badass, a man who legit scares me and I would not get into a cage with. I wouldn't actually get in a cage with you, Roy. You'd murder me. Come on now. All jokes aside, chill yourself. But I also wouldn't get in a cage with this guy because I watched, like, I think it was UFC 1, bro.
Oh, man.
And the Beast Dan Severn. That guy,
Ooh.
oh yeah, no doubt. He's a monster.
I wouldn't want to fight that dude.
Bro, he's
I'm
gonna
not
be
even
there.
gonna lie.
He's gonna beat someone
Yeah.
up probably.
Mm.
Bro, one of the greatest minds in pro wrestling ever, Jimmy Jacobs, will be here.
Okay.
And so much more. We'll be there, guys. We'll be there
Absolutely,
September
yes, we
30th
will.
doing a live
Live.
podcast.
Yeah.
We're doing
believe
no,
it's
we're doing a
live.
taped live.
It
No, we're
might
doing a
be-
taped one.
Okay,
Yeah, but it's gonna be taped.
We're doing a
make it
taped
easier.
podcast. I think we're doing a live broadcast
I believe
of
so.
the show
All right,
where
should
we'll
we
be
give people
commentating while watching it.
Should
Okay.
we give them a
All right.
sneak peek at our
Cool.
guests?
If you're buying your tickets, man, use promo code HUNGER and they will do a matching donation of your ticket price to the South Michigan Food Bank or some percentage. I'm not sure. Don't hold them to that full ticket price match. It just says they're gonna donate money. So I don't know. That sounded good. But yeah, they got, bro, it's gonna be dope AF. We're gonna be
Okay.
there. I get to see and all those people I named are, except for Al. I don't believe Al's the only one I named that is not wrestling.
Mhm.
So all of those names are wrestling. I
Are
believe
on the
it's gonna
card
be
and
Zach Gowen is
wrestling.
on there as well.
yeah, man. Like,
Zach Gowen will
is
be
at
there.
Battle in the
He'll be
Creek as
on.
well.
oh, I love
Wrestling.
Zach Gowen, dog.
That's pretty stacked card.
Yeah, but it's
Dog,
pretty
it's
cool. We're gonna be
insane,
talking
man.
to those
It's
guys. That's gonna be
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
dope
pretty
show.
stacked.
You're good. Do you have anything else? No. Tell the
No.
people where they can find you.
Oh,
Where to
you know
follow.
what? You can find me definitely on Facebook
Great.
at Roy Williams Facebook. Oh man, I should have wrote all this stuff down. You know what? Every time I come on here, I'm going, I'm gonna write all this stuff. I'm gonna write it down. I know you can find me on TikTok. What the hell is so funny, man? I know it's funny, ain't
Out
it?
of all your socials, you
Yeah, I
said
said TikTok. I did. I did. I did.
Facebook and TikTok.
Well, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Oh, I
That's.
love that.
I mean,
I love that. TikTok.
Follow Roy Williams.
you on
at
Instagram?
Roy
Follow-
Williams
you
and
can follow
Combat
me.
One.
You on Instagram?
I am on Instagram. Hold on, I'm about to bring it up, man.
Get there.
On TikTok, you can find me at Champ Rocks. Drop the K, add a S.
Let's go.
That's me on
That's a
TikTok.
long name.
No, it's not. It's awesome.
Do I type all of that out?
It's just if you all
Just,
you do.
probably just say
Champ
it. and then
Rocks. Drop the K, add a S. I mean,
That's
it's
a lot of
awesome.
words to type out.
It's one. It's
You
one
just say-
word.
you just
I
say
mean,
it,
what are you
and then
talking
just cut
about?
out the thing and then add it. Is that-
Right. Instagram is Roy
Oh, you have to
underscore
type all that
Williams. Let me.
You gotta
I was-
type the word
I
drop.
was actually gonna type out the whole thing and be like, bro, it's not,
not working.
But it was too long to do that for
It is not long. You so full of shit, Jeremiah. Anyway, that's it on TikTok. On Instagram is Roy underscore Williams. That's how you find me on
Alright.
Instagram.
Are you on Twitter or X?
No, I don't. Right, that's weird, ain't
I
it?
didn't. Yeah, I don't- like well, half of them haven't updated either. So half of them
Half
still
is
have
Twitter
blue
and
birds
half
and
is
like
X.
like mine updated. Mine says
at
X.
X.
Like I
Mine
read one.
says X.
I read one Facebook post, and then all of a sudden, when I looked into my app folder, it was
said
the X now. And
Yeah,
I was
me
like,
too.
that's really creepy.
I was like, all right,
Mhm.
that's
But like, I've
Wait,
seen
Twitter's not Twitter anymore.
I've seen-
Twitter is literally
No,
just a
Twitter's
black
called
screen
X
it's
that
now.
called
has
now.
X.
Now it's called X.
So
But
it-
you still make tweets, I believe.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it still functions as Twitter, but it's
You
called
still-
X now
Like X's.
for some odd reason. But it's Roy _Williams _ 3 lowercase i's. That's for Roy Williams III, because that's who I am. That's my Instagram. Facebook, just type in Roy Williams, Roy L. Williams, and I instantly pop up.
Awesome.
There it is. I can also be Google, which I think is awesome.
Fantastic.
I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn,
I
but
can be
That's
Googled.
awesome.
whatever,
BrainJerk
Jeremiah.
could be Googled. Well, not really breaking news, but
Shut
very
up,
interesting news. If you go to the BrainJerk page on Facebook,
We have merch out.
we all
Merch,
have
merch,
new
merch,
merchandise
merch,
out
merch,
officially.
merch,
We have BrainJerk
merch.
for multiple podcasts, and
Including yours truly.
we have ours, the Squared Circle Shenanigans. We have Pillar Talk, Reloaded,
Coach K one.
the Coach K,
Yeah.
Boss
That's gonna
Talk.
sell the most.
Yeah, for sure.
Or the Smoking Friends one.
And that's what it is. Smoking with friends.
Got your 6 has one.
I did say them.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, the Coach K is gonna sell the most. He has the biggest. It's weird, man. He has the biggest following of like all the shows on the network.
He
He really does,
It's
though.
Coach K's the
Does he?
man, dude.
Bro,
Yeah.
he puts on really good.
He's-
You've been interviewed by Coach K, right?
I have.
You know, he's really
Up
good.
there.
He's really
Uh-huh.
good.
He's up there.
He's
Cool dude.
He's got a lot.
Awesome.
Well, he does a lot for the community. Like,
Shout out to Coach K.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Coach K.
Coach K. And then the Smoking Friends one. Have you been on
Ryan
that
and
one yet?
Vanessa.
Have you done the smoking podcast?
I have not.
Oh, you need
Here's
to.
some
It's
friends.
Thursdays.
That's fun.
It's Thursdays
I mean,
at
no one's invited me.
420.
at 4:20. Like, and
You don't
ju-
need you don't
can
need
just
an
show
invite.
up,
You
bro.
just show up.
Okay.
It's one of the ongoing bits. You just walk through the door,
You just
sit
walk
down,
in the
and
door,
start
sit
getting
down,
high.
and you just start smoking.
I
Alright,
think I
okay.
started that trend.
It's like with mint cannabis,
burning a pizza.
Nessa, DK, and them come out, and they bring like 4 different pre rolls and like 2 different waxes, and like they talk about them, and then people get high and random shit happens.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Oh, and there's somehow randomly food shows up. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I might have to.
It's the best show to
indulge in
trash.
that.
Absolutely. All right. Well, with all that being said, we're at like an hour and 45 minutes almost. We're
Oh
going
my
to say thank you, and it was fun, fantastic.
Thank you for having me, guys. I really do
And
appreciate
next week
it.
we will be here with not so rare Commander Cody anymore, and the Canadian ref representing the CWO.
You're
and
not cool,
IWR,
Mike West. I hate you.
and we will be talking greatest,
Shout out to Mike
greatest
West.
Canadian superstars and
I hate
factions.
Mike West.
Mike West.
We're doing fashion next week.
No, not fashion. You do that.
We're
every
doing
week.
fashion next week.
No, we're doing greatest Canadian wrestlers and factions next week.
Mm.
There's only like
CWO
there's only
members.
like one.
The Canadian fashions.
There's only one. The greatest Canadian
Canadian
wrestler of
tuxedo.
all time, obviously, Owen Hart, and then the